Are you looking for the perfect place to settle down or invest in Florida, but feeling overwhelmed by hundreds of options? Then don't scroll past this video. I've spent dozens of hours analyzing the latest data from Zillow, Redfin, and local market reports to pick out the 10 best cities to buy a home in Florida right now, where prices are cooling, growth potential is strong, and most importantly, the quality of life truly stands out. If you want to buy smart and live well, this is the roadmap you can't afford to miss. Watch until the end. Your dream city might just be on this list. 10. Palm Coast. A rare coastal gem. Under $350K in the middle of Florida's volatile market. If you've ever thought owning a beachfront home in Florida was out of reach, Palm Coast will make you think again. While home prices in other coastal cities like Naples or Miami remain sky-high, Palm Coast currently offers homes at a median price of just $343,667, down nearly 6% from a year ago. That's a rare deal for a city on the Atlantic coast, where you can both invest wisely and enjoy a true coastal lifestyle. What makes Palm Coast stand out is that you get to live near the beach without paying extreme living costs or facing severe natural disaster risks. Located in North Florida, a region less affected by major hurricanes, this city provides a real sense of security when it comes to home insurance. Many retirees are choosing Palm Coast not only for its mild climate, but also because insurance costs are far lower than in the southern coastal areas. Especially now, with property insurance soaring across the state due to climate change, choosing a low-risk city like Palm Coast is a smart and strategic move. Palm Coast is also known as a relaxation paradise, with dozens of natural parks, winding canals, and a lifestyle deeply connected to nature. Here, you can take a morning walk along the beach, go boating in the afternoon, or join golf clubs, art groups, and senior community events, all just a few minutes' drive from home. Flagler Hospital is located right in the city center, ensuring quick medical support, an extremely important factor for older residents. Another advantage is that Palm Coast has many areas with no HOA or very low HOA fees, allowing you to renovate and use your property freely without being restricted by rigid rules or recurring charges. This is especially attractive for buyers who want to control long-term ownership costs. In short, as Florida's real estate market goes through its filtering phase, Palm Coast stands out as a golden opportunity for smart buyers. Coastal location, falling prices, low risk, and full amenities. If you're looking for a peaceful yet financially reasonable place to call home, Palm Coast truly deserves to be your top choice. Hit subscribe to see the next cities quietly accelerating on Florida's real estate map. 9. Northport, the bargain land for smart buyers. At the end of 2025, a viral video swept across social media showing a family from New York who moved to Northport with a budget of just over $300,000 and still managed to buy a brand new 3-bedroom home with a spacious yard and plenty of greenery. Something that would have been impossible in more expensive states. So what makes this small city between Sarasota and Fort Myers the new hotspot for home hunters? Northport is becoming Florida's new promised land, thanks to having the sharpest home price drop in the entire state, over 10% in a single year. While many areas are still holding prices steady or only adjusting slightly, Northport offers an ideal buying opportunity for both retirees looking to settle down and investors waiting for the bottom. With a median home price of just over $308,000, it's one of the most affordable options for those who want to live near the coast while keeping costs under control. But Northport isn't just cheap. It's also located in a region that's growing rapidly. Infrastructure is expanding with new shopping centers, medical facilities, and residential developments underway. Add to that the famous warm mineral springs, often called the Fountain of Youth, and Northport is attracting not only retirees, but also those seeking a healthy, nature-oriented lifestyle. Another big plus. Many neighborhoods here either have no HOA or very low HOA fees. That means you're free to remodel, expand, or use your property however you like. A rare perk in tightly regulated communities. No more worrying about getting permission to repaint your walls or plant a tree in your front yard. However, buyers should stay cautious. Northport has experienced major hurricanes in the past, most notably Hurricane Ian in 2022. While building standards have improved significantly since then, it's still wise to carefully check the home's structure, insurance history, and location to ensure long-term safety. Northport isn't a flashy city, but if you're looking for a place where home prices are on sale, surrounded by greenery, less restriction, and plenty of potential for appreciation, this is your golden moment to consider. Smart real estate isn't about waiting for the perfect time. It's about recognizing opportunity while others hesitate. Fate. Augustine. The city that makes you want to retire immediately. If you've ever dreamed of living somewhere that combines the ocean, European charm, and affordability, without paying $1 million like in Miami, then St. Augustine is your answer. This is the oldest city in the U.S., where you can sip morning coffee under red-tiled roofs, stroll past Spanish forts, and still log in for remote work before 9 a.m. The median home price here is around $433,000. Not cheap, but a bargain compared to other famous coastal cities. Over the past year, prices have dipped about 3.8%, opening the door for buyers at a perfect mid-cycle moment. What draws people here isn't just beauty, it's also potential. St. Augustine sits in northeast Florida, a region less prone to direct hurricane hits, meaning insurance costs are more manageable. Add to that a peaceful lifestyle, strong healthcare system, small universities that foster an academic vibe, and most importantly, the chance to both live and run a small tourism business from your own home. Airbnb and homestays here are always in demand. Sounds like a dream. Then listen to this true story. A couple from Atlanta, tired of traffic jams every morning, sold their house and moved to St. Augustine. Now their commute is just 30 steps from the kitchen to the balcony. Every afternoon, they walk hand in hand through the old town. They even joke about renaming the street Relaxation Avenue. And they're not wrong. Once people come here, they never want to leave that peaceful rhythm. St. Augustine isn't just a place to live, it's a place to enjoy life. If you're considering your next home destination, take a serious look at this city while prices are still sweet. And don't forget, hit subscribe so I can keep bringing you high-quality insights, accurate information, and rare investment opportunities before the market heats up again. 7. Lakeland. The green heart between two giants. If you want to live somewhere affordable yet still be just an hour's drive from Tampa or Orlando, Lakeland is the hidden treasure between two giants. With a median home price of around $312,000, down slightly by 3 to 4% over the past year, this is one of Florida's few markets where prices remain stable while location convenience is unmatched. What's more, Lakeland's housing market barely fluctuated even during the boom years, giving buyers a true sense of stability. The city truly lives up to its name. Lakeland, the land of lakes. With more than 30 lakes scattered throughout the area, it offers a cool climate and beautiful scenery. A morning walk around Lake Hollingsworth, an afternoon of fishing at Lake Morton, and an evening visit to the weekend farmers market. That's the kind of lifestyle many 50-plus residents are dreaming of. It's not just nature. Lakeland is also a perfect transit hub. The I-4 highway connecting Tampa and Orlando runs straight through the city, allowing residents to enjoy a peaceful lifestyle while still having easy access to major employers, top hospitals, airports, and some of Florida's biggest entertainment centers. Healthcare is a major plus. The Lakeland Regional Health System is exceptionally strong, supported by numerous clinics and senior care facilities. The cost of living here is also 5 and 10% lower than the state average, easing the financial burden for retirees. A funny real-life story. A 65-year-old man from New Jersey, after moving to Lakeland, said, "This place has so many lakes that every morning I waste 10 minutes, just choosing which one to walk around today." His wife added, "Since moving here, he's lost 6 pounds without even going to the gym. Just walking around the lakes makes you feel younger." Lakeland doesn't promise glamour, but it offers peace of mind and long-term satisfaction. If you want to live slower, greener, and smarter when it comes to buying a home, this is the place you should start exploring right now. 6. Gainesville, the intellectual city amid North Florida's natural beauty. In March 2025, Gainesville drew national attention when it hosted a major international athletics championship for athletes over 35, the first event of its kind ever held in the U.S. Over 3,000 participants from nearly 100 countries gathered to compete in an atmosphere that was vibrant yet incredibly safe and welcoming. It wasn't just a sports event. It was a statement of vitality, strong infrastructure, and the exceptional livability of Gainesville, a city that more and more older Americans are now considering as their next home. Home prices in Gainesville are currently around $295,000, down slightly by nearly 3% compared to last year. A modest drop that creates a good buying opportunity without raising concerns about market stability. Notably, Gainesville is among the cities where the cost of living is about 7% lower than the Florida state average, making it ideal for retirees living on fixed incomes or savings. Gainesville's greatest strength lies in its unique blend of high-quality healthcare and a friendly academic environment. It's home to one of Florida's largest university hospital systems, offering advanced and easily accessible medical care. The community here is largely made up of professors, students, and professionals, creating an intellectual, safe, and remarkably civil environment for older adults to settle down. Gainesville is also located inland on higher ground, helping it avoid most risks from hurricanes or rising sea levels, something not many Florida cities can claim. As a result, home insurance premiums are significantly lower than in coastal areas. Another remarkable quality is its slow-living atmosphere, calm but never dull. You can join community classes, attend music festivals, explore art exhibitions, or simply stroll around the city's lush green lakes. If you're looking for a place to enjoy your 50s and beyond with 3 key elements, safety, peace of mind, and comfort, Gainesville is absolutely worth your consideration. And don't forget to hit subscribe now, because the next cities on this list are full of surprises you won't want to miss. 5. Venice, where time slows down so you can savor every moment. If there's a place in Florida that makes you want to put all the chaos behind and live as if you're on a permanent vacation, it's Venice. People often call it the peaceful retirement capital, where life moves at the same calm pace as the waves on Nokomi's beach. Clean, quiet, and gentle. After the housing boom that swept across Florida, home prices in Venice have adjusted downward by more than 11.6%, now sitting around $381,000, the biggest drop among today's top 10 cities. That means you're buying at a rare low, while the quality of life remains just as high. Venice has something few places can match: a friendly, close-knit retirement community full of people who live with joy and purpose. The 55-plus neighborhoods here aren't just for resting. They're where you find new golf partners, domino rivals, and weekend BBQ parties full of laughter. A fun local story often told in Venice is about Ms. Louise, age 72, who was fined by her neighbors for skipping the evening dance class. "Nobody lives here just to wait. We all live to play," she said with a wide smile. And that perfectly sums up Venice, a place where everyone may be old in age, but no one ever feels old. The city's infrastructure is designed with older adults in mind, from newly built hospitals to large supermarkets only minutes away by personal electric cart. The beach is close, yet you don't pay the premium price tag, like in Miami or Naples. Just by choosing a neighborhood slightly inland, you can avoid expensive flood insurance while still waking up to the salty scent of the sea every morning. If you're looking for a true paradise to enjoy life after 50, Venice isn't just a destination, it's a reward. Comment number 5 if this is the city you'd love to visit. 4. Palm Bay, the city of space and living space. It might sound futuristic, but Palm Bay is truly one of the few places in Florida that blends aerospace engineering with a relaxed, nature-filled lifestyle. Located in the Space Coast region, right next to the Kennedy Space Center, Palm Bay doesn't just launch rockets into the sky. It's quietly launching a higher quality of life on the ground for those who want affordable homes near the coast. Home prices here average around $304,000, much lower than the state average. While other cities are still catching their breath after the housing boom, Palm Bay shows stability and affordability, especially for buyers on a budget who still want to feel the ocean breeze every morning. Palm Bay is also a golden destination for anyone who dislikes restrictions. Most of the area is built on individually owned lots. No HOA, no fussy rules. You can raise chickens, grow vegetables, start a garden, or even paint your house purple if you want. Freedom is taken seriously here. One neighbor even built a small treehouse just to sip tea and watch the shooting stars, and no one stopped him. That's what it means to truly live your own way. Not only that, Palm Bay sits along the Indian River, close to natural parks, small waterfalls, and Melbourne Beach, which is just 15 minutes away. With mild weather year-round and a full range of shopping and amenities, you can live like you're on vacation, while still saving a significant amount on living costs. Another major advantage is its investment potential. Thanks to its proximity to the high-tech industrial zone, rental demand from engineers and professionals has been steadily increasing. Buying now isn't just about living. It's about getting ahead of long-term appreciation. Are you looking for a place that's not only affordable, but also fits your lifestyle? Palm Bay might just be your ticket out of the noisy, overpriced cities. Subscribe now, because there are still 3 cities left, and the one you've been searching for might just be waiting at the end of this video. 3. Lehi Acres, a paradise for smart buyers. If you're looking for a place where you can buy a home under $300K without sacrificing quality of life, look towards Southwest Florida, where Lehi Acres is emerging as a hidden gem being polished to shine. Here, the median home price is just about $292,000, the lowest on today's entire list. But don't let that lull you into thinking it's a dull rural area. Lehi Acres is a major opportunity for those who plan wisely. Did you know? Lehi Acres was originally designed as a mid-range resort city with tens of thousands of residential lots, most of which are still vacant. That means there's still huge potential to buy large plots of land and build new homes at affordable prices. Surrounded by trees, quiet streets, and a tranquil atmosphere, This is an ideal place for anyone who wants to live slowly and live green. One 63-year-old local joked, "I raise chickens, grow avocados, bike every morning, and water my garden in the afternoon. I've never been so busy and happy in retirement." In Lehi Acres, gardening isn't just a hobby. It's how people turn everyday life into something truly meaningful. With no HOA hassles, no separate city taxes, and an overall cost of living so low you might double-check your bills thinking there's a mistake. Life here is refreshingly simple. Sure, it's about a 30-minute drive from the beach or major medical centers, but for many, the peace, freedom, and back-to-nature lifestyle are exactly what they've been searching for. If you ever thought owning a home in Florida under $300K was impossible, Lehi Acres will make you think again. Don't miss the next city, another standout spot for smart home seekers. 2. Pine Hills. A bold move for those who dare to go first. Would you dare to buy before the neighborhood gets upgraded? If the answer is yes, then Pine Hills is the place for you. Located just 15 minutes from downtown Orlando, with a median home price of under $278,000, Pine Hills has the look and feel of an unawakened suburb. You may have heard about its not-so-bright past, but that's changing fast. The city is literally being put on the upgrade table by local authorities, from infrastructure and roads to public safety. With the pace of redevelopment happening now, many are calling it the raw version of Orlando, where you can enter the market at a low price and wait for values to soar once the area transforms. With no HOA and no restrictions, you have full creative control over your property, something few places near Orlando can offer. On top of that, access to major hospitals, Disney, and Universal theme parks within a 30-40-minute drive makes Pine Hills both affordable and livable. A friend of mine once told me they almost bought a pricey home in Orlando, but changed their mind after finding a spacious, no HOA property in Pine Hills for $120K less. "I added just 15 minutes to my commute and saved 10 years of mortgage payments," they said. And now every weekend, their family heads to Disney, basically neighbors with Mickey Mouse. Of course, any high-potential area comes with risks, so if you've ever visited Pine Hills, I'd love to ask, do you think this area is worth investing in? Drop a comment below. I really want to hear your story. 1. Deltona. A quiet yet captivating city in the heart of Florida. No dazzling beaches like Miami, no bustling nightlife like Orlando. Deltona chooses a simpler, steadier way of life. And that's exactly what makes this city a hidden gem for smart homebuyers. With a median home price of just around $206,000, Deltona remains one of the few large cities in Florida still priced under $300K. In a state where housing costs continue to soar and markets swing wildly, Deltona stands firm. It's the kind of place where you can truly put down roots, instead of holding your breath waiting for prices to crash or skyrocket. The city also enjoys a golden location, just a 30-minute drive to both Daytona Beach and Orlando. You can live at rural prices while enjoying urban conveniences. One elderly gentleman told me, "In the morning, I go to the beach. At noon, I barbecue with my neighbors. And in the afternoon, I pick up my grandkids from Orlando Airport. Everything I need is close enough without the stress." Deltona is also famous for its friendly, close-knit neighborhoods. Communities here often host gatherings, outdoor parties, and book clubs for older residents. That warm, welcoming spirit has made it a top choice for retirees seeking their final home. And the cost of living? Cheaper than Florida's average, from taxes to everyday services. Many areas even have no HOA, helping homeowners save a good amount every month. If you're looking for a place to settle down, save money, and stay safe from price volatility, Deltona is definitely worth your consideration. Would you choose the calm of Deltona or the buzz of a busier city? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you want to keep exploring the most livable cities in America. Have you found your ideal city yet? From coastal gems like Palm Coast and Venice to stable inland cities such as Lakeland and Deltona, this list isn't just 10 names. It's 10 incredible opportunities for anyone looking to begin a new chapter in Florida with reasonable prices, great quality of life, and long-term potential. Don't forget, the market is currently in favor of buyers. Choose wisely, and you could save tens of thousands of dollars. Now it's your turn to share. Which city on this list do you like the most? Or are you already living somewhere you believe is the best place to buy in Florida? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the upcoming videos. We'll continue exploring America's most livable and investment-worthy cities with clear, insightful market analysis made simple. See you in the next video.